People keep asking me the same question. Is now a good time to buy in Denver? And honestly, the answer is more complex than you'd expect, because the data that dropped for February gives a very specific story. I'm going to walk you through it. My name is Ruben Halo. I'm a Denver native, a licensed real estate agent, and a lender. Now let's get into it. First, what type of market are we actually in right now? It's not the crazy market it was back in 2021, but it's not crashing either. What we have right now is more of a balanced market. And for buyers specifically, a balanced market is actually a better environment to be in. And here's why. In the seller's market like 2021, buyers were waiving inspections, appraisals, and even having to go $50,000 over asking price. Buyers were competing against 10 to even 20 other offers and buyers at that time. And buyers had no leverage at that time. Right now, buyers have time. Time to make decisions, time to run numbers, and time to put the best offers together. You have more options and you have sellers who need to make a move. So that means that buyers are more open to negotiating right now. But that combination doesn't last forever. So let me give you some actual numbers so you know exactly what I'm talking about. The median home price in Denver is $575,000 right now. And that's across all home types. Single family, townhomes, condos. For single family especially, the median price is around $630,000. That's down about 4% from where we were a year ago. As of February, according to the Denver Metro Association of Realtors, there was 9,000 active listings in the Denver metro area. That's about 14 weeks of active inventory, and that's up 9% year over year, which again just means that there's more homes to choose from if you're a buyer. Now the next part is interest rates. And this is what actually moved the market back in February. Rates dropped below 6% and they hit their lowest rates in over a year. And as soon as that happened, we saw applications for refinances and purchases. We also saw it with pending sales, as pending sales jumped up 29% in the month of January. So right now you have softer prices, more inventory, and lowered interest rates. But I'm recording this video in March and I'm already seeing the market picking up. So you can probably expect a very busy spring, as that tends to be normal in the Denver market. Now here's what you should know, because the market is not even across all property types. Single family homes are holding their value and the average days on market is anywhere from 24 to 32 days. Well-priced properties in good neighborhoods are still receiving multiple offers, and sellers are getting about 98% of their list price on properties that are priced well. So you're not going to lowball your way if you're a buyer into a good quality property that is priced correctly and has the value to show for it. Now condos and townhomes are a completely different story. Townhomes and condos are averaging about 46 days on the market. Prices are down 5% and inventory is up 13% year over year. So if you're in the market for a condo or a townhome right now, you have real leverage and it may be time to take advantage. So the question is hardly ever, is it a good time to buy in Denver right now? Because it's all really going to depend on your situation, what you're looking to buy, where you're looking to buy, and how much leverage you have as a buyer. But let me address something that I hear all the time. I'm going to wait for rates to drop some more. I'm just going to wait for the perfect moment. But here's what the data actually shows about that strategy. The second that rates dropped below 6% back in February, pending sales jumped up 29% in just 1 month, and a ton of refinance applications came through. So when more buyers enter the market, competition goes up and so do prices. So the wait for better conditions strategy often results in better rates, but higher prices. And those two things typically cancel each other out. The buyers who I've seen winning enter when competition is low and inventory is high. So currently we're heading into the spring, things are picking up, but I still see opportunity on the market for buyers. However, don't expect to have the same negotiating power as buyers had back in the winter. So is it a good time to buy in Denver? If you're buying a single family residence to live in long term, the answer I'd give is yes. The fundamentals are still there. But keep in mind that Denver's migration rate is changing. More people are leaving the state than people moving in. So it has to be a long-term play for you. If this is the case, prices are lower than last year, the interest rates have improved, and you have more options than you've had in years past. If you're buying a condo or a townhome right now, especially if you find something that's been sitting for a while, you have a lot of leverage. And if you're relocating from out of state, make sure to reach out to me so we can understand exactly what it is that you're looking for and guide you in the right direction. Every week on this channel, I'll break down exactly what is happening in the Denver market. No fluff, straight to the point, all the information that you actually need to know. If you want to talk through your specific situation, buying, selling, relocating, book a call with me in the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.